Good morning. It is 7:30 on Monday morning. Today is March 16th. Now, I am out walking my dog. This is Sir Chance-a-Lot. He is a 14-year-old Entelbercher mountain dog, and we adopted him when he was about a year and a half. I was a cop in Columbia, South Carolina, and when we adopted him, I believe I was a lieutenant doing the nighttime or the evening duty officer task at the city. And I got a call from a friend of mine that worked at the Pound, Kevin Kirkpatrick, and he said that they had this beautiful dog that was going to be put down at the end of business because his time had run out, that some co-eds had taken him to the University of South Carolina and had left him alone in his in their dorm room. He ate his way through the wall and took off running around. And so the university police picked him up, called animal control, and he did his 30 days in dog jail, and they decided that it was time to put him down. Now they have a kill shelter. I don't know if it still is. I know it was at that time. And so he called me, said, "Do you still have the farm?" I said, "Yeah." Had lots of room for him to run around. So I went by and picked him up. He rode around in the back of my police car for the remainder of my shift, and I took him home. All that to say is that he's been one of the best dogs I've ever had. I had one other golden retriever when Cindy and I first got married, named Daisy Dog. She was the best dog we ever had. He's second. We've had a lot of dogs in between. But anyway, so I get up every morning and I take him for a walk. And that's what we're doing. Now, I have changed my my goals for walking. I got on the scales this morning and I weighed in at 232 pounds. Now, when we were managing a park in Sellers, South Carolina, what we call the gateway to Myrtle Beach, I'd gotten down to 192 pounds. I know a lot of that had come with depression from losing our oldest son, and that was our first job after that incident took place, and it caused me a lot of angst, and I had to deal with it. Well, then I went the opposite direction to where I was drinking whiskey and beer every night, and I'd plumped up quite a bit, and I've been feeling terrible. So I have quit drinking 6 weeks ago completely, and now I got on the scales and I decided there's something to do. I have to do something. So I'm starting using MyFitnessPal. I'm starting calorie counting, which is not the best, but it's easy for me to do in my lifestyle. And I am back on my 10,000 steps a day routine starting today, hence the smartwatch. And I'm going to trying to get back down into the 190s. So it's going to be quite the task. Y'all can go along with me on that. Now, here in Chatsworth, New Jersey, don't you love the pond? Come on, Chance. Here in Chatsworth, New Jersey, we are calling for thunderstorms all day. It is misting or spitting rain right now. Chance has to sniff every tree. But it is misting rain today. I don't know how much work we're going to get done around the campground. I do know that taxes are due in less than a month. I have not gotten any of my tax stuff to the accountant in South Carolina. So the goal today is to finish preparing all my tack stuff and load it in the portal. Now we have 4 employees showing up here at the campground. I don't know how much work they're going to get done because of the rain. We may have to send them home early. The campground is a disaster. It needs cleaned up. They've been working on it for a week and a half now, I believe, trying to get this place cleaned up. Huge ice storm just destroyed it. And Cindy and I are going to be working on putting the store together. I'll take you in there and show you the store. So I have to also edit. Today's Monday. The next video that comes out on sharing the journey is Wednesday at 6 p.m. So I've got that video all shot. I've got to edit that. That's going to take about an hour. I'll probably do that this evening. I'm thinking it's going to take me 2 hours to get my tack stuff together. I'm going to work on that a little bit this morning, and then I will probably come home at lunch, work on it some more, and then a little bit more this evening. So that's the goals for today. I'm going to try to get 1,500 to 2,000 steps in this morning, go home, drink my coffee, and get ready for the day and get Cindy up. Sure, some of y'all are wondering what we live in. Part of this channel is about living small. This is our 2019 Tiffin Open Road 32SA motorhome. Our neighbor has about a 30-year-old park model. And then I just got a text from my maintenance manager who will be living next door. And they have a 44-foot fifth wheel. And then here are the kittens. There is Franklin, and then the black cat right there is Puma. We rescued Puma around 6 years ago in Texas, and we rescued Franklin the end of last summer here in New Jersey. Part of the morning routine is fixing the animals' foods. They get dry food with a little bit of wet food. Then I'm gonna sit down and have a cup of coffee. Now, I was only able to get about 1,200 steps in before Chance was ready to head back. So I think I learned something this morning is I'll get up, I'll take Chance for his walk, and then I'll go out and get my steps in after that. Those steps will still count, but for me to do a good job in maximizing my morning times for exercise, I think I'll have to do it without the dog. So we had a bad snowstorm here at the campground a couple weeks ago, and it knocked down trees. It took out the phone lines, and it looks like Verizon is here finally fixing them. That's a good thing. Back here at the office, going to start working on the store a little bit. I did do another walk without Chance, and I'm up to about 3,000 steps. So that's almost a third. It's been between a quarter and a third of the way to completing my goal. I'll show you around the store a little bit. So it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I never made it home to do any of the work that I talked about. So tonight I'm gonna have to do the editing for that channel and push the tax stuff off another day. And if I don't get it done by Wednesday or Thursday, I'm gonna have to call the tax office and have them file an extension. Here's the store right here. We have not made a whole bunch of headway. We brought a lot of boxes down and got some cute merchandise. Love these new Jeep shirts. But this is what the store looks like before we got it all set up. And so you can see we've put some stuff out. We've got a long way to go. We got several pallets worth of stuff to bring down here. But on a positive note, I am at 7,688 steps. So I'm pleased with that. So it's 6:30. I'm back at the camper, and we price merchandise all day today. I'm going to take Chance for a quick walk. It has been raining all afternoon. It says I've done 9,888 steps, so by the time I get back I should have my 10,000 steps in. I did get to come home for about a half an hour and work on my taxes. So I got the questionnaire filled out, and I've got to edit the video for sharing the journey tonight, and I've got to edit this video for tomorrow. So I don't think I'm gonna do any more tax stuff, but we will see. It's off to walk Chance now. There's Miss Puma. You can see her up there on top of the chair. Well, it's closing in on 8:15, 8:30 at night, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here for the day. I will say that I got the Sharing the Journey vlog that airs this Wednesday at 6 p.m. I got it edited. Still got to do a thumbnail for it. And we had dinner. I will say that I did get, so far, 12,800 steps in so far. I've still got to take Chance for a short walk tonight. So maybe we'll get 13,000 steps in. I'm using MyFitnessPal, which is right here, to track my food. So they give me 2,710 calories. I ate 1961. I'll probably have a little snack. I got some left over. And then I earned 377. You don't lose weight if you end up eating your earned calories. So I've still got about 700 calories left that I can eat. Don't want to eat all that. May have an orange or an apple, or what, I'll find something in the refrigerator for late night. I am drinking a little bit of beet juice. Been dealing with a little flare-up of gout. Some of that's probably from all my bad eating. But we had a pretty successful day today. The only thing I didn't get done is the taxes, so I'm going to have to get Cindy to help me with that tomorrow. And I'm going to have to call the accounting office to see if maybe we need to file an extension, because we've just got our paperwork in. So I want to thank you all for joining me on the first vlog, and we will catch you tomorrow.